Hello, my name is Ravi Mead, and this is my This I Believe essay. Today we're going to be going about what I believe about literacy instruction in mathematics. Secondly, why I believe this. And three, what this means for me as a teacher in the future. So, mathematics is often viewed as a course that is strictly procedural fluency and ability to regurgitate a formula given specific circumstances, and not viewed as applicable in the real world when math surrounds our very existence. So I think literacy instruction can be applied in the math classroom through the example of Reading the Indisciplines, The Challenges of Adolescent Literacy by Carol Lee and Anika Spraley. They say that students need to employ their reading strategies such as previewing, rereading, making predictions. Through these examples, they might be helpful in most classes. There are other struggles that students face with literary instruction. So to combat this, I think that we have to work on three things. Having mathematical conversations around initial confusion with readings, making connections with new information given prior information, and finally using tools to clarify thinking. So first, I think mathematical conversations are important. So if we're reading a geometry textbook that's very proof-based, so we're reading a lot, the students are going to be proving theorems. So when a student does not understand the format of a proof, I think it's essential to use the 6 read strategies that Cristovani said. And I read it, but I don't get it. And it's on page 38 and conveniently in front of you. Similarly, making connections with known and prior knowledge. I think that math is a story and that everything builds upon each other and that nothing is separate from each other. I think a student should be able to build connections by reading. So if they're given factoring quadratic expressions into algebra, they should be able to recall this information when they are reading about it in Algebra 2 when they're told to solve by factoring. So, being able to brainstorm by using Venn diagrams or jotting everything down on the board is an important one. And thirdly, I think comprehension strategies that Cristovani again states. I think 3 effective methodologies to support reading comprehension, such as double diaries, comprehension constructors, and coding sheets, would be helpful to identify parts and places where students are confused in reading. So this means for me as a teacher is that literacy instruction builds my teaching practices because reading will be instructed into my curriculum so students can be well-informed adults and be able to make rationalized decisions into what presents them. So being able to read and comprehend math is applied far beyond the classroom. Thank you.